return to the ring. The Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, returns to the ring with a vengeance in a match that was announced like last minute. And whether this took the place of the one that got pulled or the Moxley segment, but man, this was actually a really good battle, man. I enjoyed this one a lot. It wasn't a typical squash match. We got a great Jake the Snake promo beforehand as well, and then Dan Lambert there in the background. But you know, Murder Hawk's entrance is, I gotta start from the top. It's really spot on, man. You have the Murder Hawk logo in the middle of the ring when he's coming out. The countdown. Usually he just is storming out ready for a fight. And AEW has missed the Murder Hawk Monster while he was gone, and it just doesn't feel the same without him. You know, he is one of those. There's not many that hit harder than him in the ring. There's not many that have as aggressive offense than him in the ring. And so whether it be he's fighting for the title, he's fighting a no DQ match or not, man, but it's a lot of fun to watch him just beat the crap out of people constantly and nonstop, man. So, you know, I have to give it, man. You know, the award, SPD's award of Chop of the Night, goes to the Murder Hawk Monster himself.
No
man.
kidding.
Just before we hit that commercial break, you had Frankie Kazarian in the corner and just smack right in the chest. So the Murder Hawk's chops, man.
That's some power behind that chop, bro.
Chop of the night. The Murder Hawk Monster chop.
Not just all bark and no bite to that chop, brother. The Murder Hawk, he lays into that. I love that Murder Hawk's back on the scene. You're such a Murder Hawk maniac. You love yourself some Murder Hawk.
You're right.
I love that he's back just for that alone, because I love seeing you geek out. It's like Pac coming back for me. I love it.
You're
it's
right.
So great. You know, you're right. I think that Lance's offense, his presence, is just so unique in the landscape of AEW, man. There's nobody really like that big fella.
Right.
You know, we love Wardlow, we love ourselves some Miro. There are some big men in AEW. Powerhouse Hobbs, another great guy, great person behind the scenes, Powerhouse Hobbs. But there's nobody like Lance. The dude is just, he's special. And I think it's awesome to see him come back with like just pure fire in his belly. You could tell he looks hungry, and this feud with him being placed in the title picture right now against Hangman Adam Page. Love that. Love the way that this is being set up. You know, Jake cutting good to see Jake back. I know he's had some health issues. Good to see Jake back and setting the stage for Lance, saying Lance is not waiting in line for anything. He's going to take what he wants. And I'm with you. I'm glad to hear you say you liked this back and forth between Kazarian and Lance. You know, I heard some controversial people on social media. Twitter is a cesspool, but they were talking, saying this match was too long and stuff like that. And it's just like,
oh, come on, this is a beatdown.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those matches where it was like, okay, Frankie Kazarian, as they established, second most wins in all of AEW.
True.
Frankie, we know, is a veteran who doesn't go down without a fight, bro. It's not going to happen. So it was the story of like a warrior spirit going against just an absolute badass. I mean, Lance is just a monster right now who will not back down. Really, this is a nice first. I mean, we saw Hangman and Bryan Danielson get kind of engaged in this back and forth epic challenge between the two of them that really, I think, established that Hangman is a champion who can go with the best of them in the ring. Really has built Hangman's credibility as a guy. Okay, he beat Kenny Omega, and now he beat Bryan Danielson. It does not get bigger than that. The two best bout machine and the best in the world.
Right.
So Hangman as a champ has been made, but now he's finally going to go against someone who I think can strike some, maybe a little fear in him. You know what I mean? Like, I know that Hangman Adam Page is used to, cowboy shit, not being afraid of anybody, but going up against Lance Archer is enough to make any man think twice.
You're absolutely right, man. And you talked about just a beast in the ring. I mean, Archer kicked out at 1, if that, when Frankie was trying to pin him. That choke slam he gave Frankie Kazarian was in another dimension. Man, it got some air like no other, man. And just an absolute whooping. There's many opportunities for Lance Archer to pin him and finish him, but he just wanted to put an absolute beating and send a message on. But like you said, after the match, we had Dan Lambert get on the mic, Lance Archer get on the mic, and then Hangman and Page come out to save the day. And for them to go toe to toe and trading bows, like, man, it's a good visual to have a beat this right here face to face, man. How big Lance Archer is and Hangman. And so if Hangman can tackle this giant, man, it is one of the tougher tests and in that he's going to face with Lance Archer.
No
and
doubt
Lance
about
Archer's performance, who cares the length of the match? This told a story, and this was one of the better overall moments of Dynamite, and it garnished Lance Archer to be our top performer of the night because of
You don't
everything
say.
in and out of the match. So we are aligned, and this is a common theme, I feel like, on Dynamite Downloads history, that Lance Archer is either my top performer of the night or our top performer of the night, because the guy has put on some banger matches. I mean, the
He
stuff that
makes
he
an
used to do
impact.
with with Ray Phoenix, that stuff he's done in the past was absolutely incredible. That's what I'm saying, man. AEW misses him so much when he's not on TV with whatever he's in with programming. You're right. He makes a huge impact with the stuff
Yep.
that he does. And that guy is just top of his game. And
Yeah.
the guy deserves some ultimate reward here in AEW.
Yeah, I debated between Lance and Mox. I was having a hard time because Mox
Right.
making his return was really impactful. But
Of course.
man, Lance, his physicality, the impact that this guy makes, he is he's different, man.
You're right.
You feel it when he's on a show. You
You're right.
feel his presence when he's on a show. And we've had a lot of people come and go from this AEW scene. I think AEW, I'm with you, man. I think AEW misses Lance when he's not around.
You're right.
There's nobody that can really fill that void quite like he can. It's awesome to see him thrust right into the title picture. The guy has earned it. We've talked about it. He looks great with the belt, by the way.
Yep, that photo really does look
Photo of
great.
him holding the belt. He looks really good with the belt. But I mean, the guy has earned this kind of opportunity. He's had some title runs in the past, title shots in the past. It's good to see him continue to get those opportunities. Because like we talked about, the guy he's put on some of the best matches in Dynamite Download history. So awesome to see Lance break through. We're rooting for the big fella to continue to make waves.